Hello, my friends. It's Nancy Bastine, and we're back today. And I've got these all cooked and ready for some painting on them. But look how the opal turned out. You see that? Now, I'm not sure if I just want to glaze that. I have some triple thick that I use for glazing. I don't know if I want to glaze it or if I just want to, if I want to color it. I don't know. But anyway, on these here, I'm going to put some antiquing cream. I know you guys are going to tell me, what are you doing? But I'm going to put some of this cobalt black antiquing cream on them. And I got to find me a brush to put that on with. Let's see. This one's okay. That one's good. So, yeah, we're going to put some black antiquing cream on. And I don't know. Maybe I should pour it on. And see what happens. We paint it on and then we let it sit and then we wipe it off. I think that was a little much for that one. And I'm working on some wax paper because I want to not have them stick when I glaze them. Make sure I got that in all the little places. And you know me, I hate to get this stuff on my hands. But it's going to get there. It just does that. This is Deco Art Antiquing Cream. And I love it. I just really like it. Especially for, I put this all over my fairy house. It just makes everything antique-y looking. And then when you put a glaze over it, and you wipe it off after it gets in all these little crevices. I got a little raspy voice today. I haven't, I started out with a stuffy nose this morning. I hope I'm not coming down with something. There's nothing more that I need to have is on top of everything else I'm going through. I don't need to get something else. But I have autoimmune, so my resistance is really low. All the time. I have to be really careful. Looking good. We're supposed to let these dry. That's what the instructions say. Says to fast drying, non-permanent, for unlimited working time. Apply with soft brush. Let dry. Remove excess with damp white cloth. Can be buffed for a high sheen or sealed with media varnish. Well, I'm going to seal it with triple thick. That's what I'm going to do. My husband's really sick today. Really not feeling well. And he goes tomorrow for a treatment. Hopefully he'll feel up to getting the treatment tomorrow. I don't know. He said he can't breathe and he's gurgling and having a hard time. Hopefully he feels this way so the doctor can hear his lungs tomorrow. Find out why he's having this problem of not being able to breathe Well, the problem is he's got lung cancer, but his oxygen level is not low enough to put him on oxygen. And yeah, you got it. Ew, now I gotta get it off my hands. I got one more to do. I got this one to do. That one, I might use the red. The English red. Let's try it. I don't know if I'm going to like that or not on that pink, but too late now. We shall see what it's going to look like in a minute. Okay, push that to the side and clean our brush. Now on these white ones, I want to put Pearl X on them. And so I have all these colors of Pearl X. I have sky blue and spring green, and this one was pearl white, brilliant gold, turquoise, carbon black, salmon pink, pumpkin orange, reflux violet. I want one violet. And this one, I love this color. Duo red, blue, and brilliant yellow. I got I got brilliant gold and brilliant yellow. Okay, well, let's do, I want one purple and one this, and I don't know what other color. So we're going to put some of this on the white ones. I like this color. Maybe I should have done it before it was baked. When the clay was raw, because it's not going on there very good. I think that's what you're supposed to do. Oops. Well, that didn't work like I wanted it to. So, I guess we'll go to painting it with metallics. Let me think on that. Now I want to do one of these with um, triple thick. I love this stuff. I just want to see how it will look like when it's varnished. I need my skewer to hold it still. If I want them this color, or if I want to paint them. I like this color. is a pretty embellishment, so make sure all the holes are clear. Can you see? Do I need to zoom in a little bit? Stuck to the paper. Bring it up there so you can see it. Anyhow, I'm liking it, but not really that well to have so many of them, that color. You know what I mean? Oops. Make sure that these are cleared. I don't know why. I'm not going to use them as a button. Well, I might. You never know. Alright, I'm going to set this aside to dry. Up here on my craft mat. So, I think I'm going to paint. Well, let's wipe off the antiquing cream first. Because I see they're getting dry. I'm off camera because I zoomed in. Sorry. See how that just made that pretty? It's down in the crevices. My autofocus is off. See, can you see it? I want to wipe just a little bit more off down in here. And the center. Oh, that's pretty. So I think that's what I'm going to do with the other ones. Is I'm going to paint them and then put this antiquing cream on them. The first one I did is still wet. Maybe that was the last one I did. Oops. I'm just using a baby wipe. And I really like how that looks. And then when you put the cream on it, the glazing, the triple thick gloss glaze. Say that all in one sentence really fast. Look how pretty that is. I love that. I'm dying to see what that red's gonna do. This one got mucked up, but it'll be alright for an embellishment. It will be just fine. Focus, camera, focus. Are you gonna focus, camera? My hand's getting tired of holding it up there. There you go. Can you see how pretty that is? All right, let's do some more. This one really went down in the holes. I think this is a little chrysanthemum. I don't know. But if I don't like it down there, I can pick it out with a toothpick, or I'm just going to leave it because I think it's pretty. Focus. Come on, camera. Come on. There we go. For a minute it did. Anyway, too hard for me to hold my arms out there that long. Now let's do this red one. See what it did. Oh, it turned out nice. Turned out pretty good. I'm liking it. It's different. Come on, camera, focus. What are you focusing on, camera? Well, anyway. Let's do the rest of them. I'm liking it. How many times have I said that? Count how ways I've said how many times. I'm liking it. I think I need a new baby wipe. Wax on, wax off. I'm really liking that one. That one really came out pretty. We got one more rose here. And it really gets stuck down in the center, but that's cool looking. See that? How pretty that is? And if you don't like it, you can take your skewer and go down there and pick it out. But that's what antiquing cream's supposed to do, is get down in all the little crevices. Okay, I'm going to get rid of this piece of paper here. Oh, it won't tear straight, of course not. And I don't want to paint on my tile here, so I'm going to move it off. And we'll work on the craft mat for a minute while I decide what we're going to do here. Let me see if the Pearl X will work on these. I doubt it will. No, I should have put them on before I baked it. Darn it. Next time I'll know better, huh? Well, shucks. I guess it's to the paint. I'm going to pause you guys for a minute and I'll be right back with the paint. Hello, I'm back. I've got the paints. I got a few paints. I got teal and white pearl, amethyst. I wanted to try this rich espresso, and I got ice blue and moss pearl. And I'm going to try some of that white on this opal. And let's see what we get here. I've been dying to try this espresso on something, so here we go. And I got deli paper underneath. Now, I chose these metallic paints because they're so translucent. I love that espresso. Ooh. It's really pretty. That really came out pretty. Can you all see it? I'm really liking that. I don't think I'll antique it. We'll see when it's dry. So I'm gonna just wipe my brush off. And I'm gonna do this one in moss pearl. Spread that around on this deli paper. Then I'll have a nice piece of paper when I'm done here. You don't need much. that turns out pretty too. I like that color too. I like them all. I have some teal. Well, it's not teal. It's patina green. And I might do that with that one. I might antique this one that I'm painting with that. See if it, what it does. Just experimenting. Just going to use these embellishments on my paper clips. Because I like making them. Set that up there to dry. And let's see, I'm going to spread that around. And I'm going to do this one amethyst. I got too many paints out here. Oh, that's pretty too. There isn't a color yet I haven't liked. But I really like these dazzling metallics anyway. I should use them more. I'll set that one over here to dry. Now what should we do on these white ones? Oh, I'm going to try the white pearl on one, at least one. Just for giggles, just to see. Well, it's kind of got some amethyst in it. Because my brush wasn't cleaned. That's okay. I do like that white pearl on there, though. My husband's asleep on the hospital bed. He really must be sick. Must be too weak to get upstairs. It makes me sad. Okay, we're gonna let that one dry. Now I am gonna clean my brush, or use another brush to do another one white. Because that really wasn't fair. Try this one. I hear him getting up. Well, now that I see it, I really like the color better on it than I do just white. And it's pretty. And I'll leave it like this. But I am going to paint the rest of them colored. So, let's see. Let's do this one, the espresso again. See how it takes on this color clay. And you can still see the opal through it, which is cool. Because the opal has those little things that glisten in it. And you can still see that through this paint. That's so neat. Cool. I do like the white too. That pearl came out pretty. Let's do another little one. This coffee color, espresso. Okay. Okay, now what, guys? What color next? I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I think I'm going to grab a red. I wish I had a pink. Hang on, I'll be right back. Well, I found the berry. That's what I wanted. I really like berry, the berry color. So I think we'll do this one in the berry. And it doesn't take much. Swipe my brush off a little bit. This one I didn't poke the holes all the way through. They're just faux holes. They look like a button, but they're really not. That's pretty. Can y'all see? Or is it reflecting from this paint on the paper? I like that. Do you want me to bring you in a little bit? I'll zoom you in just a teeny bit. Do you like that color? I do. I'm going to do this one in that color. This is a pretty flower. Am I off camera? Look how pretty that one turned out. I don't think I'm going to antique these. Maybe I will. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. Alright, I'm done with that color. I need to do some in teal, because teal's my favorite color in the whole wide world. So we'll try this teal. Trying to find a space where you can see me. Oh yeah, look how pretty that flower is. You ever seen teal flowers? Well, guess what? You have on my channel, because I like teal. I have tomatoes, guys, but you know what happened to my tomatoes? They all split because it was so hot, and then we got a downpour of rain. But I read on the internet that they said they were still good to eat as long as they didn't have bugs in them. So they're pretty red, so I'm going to go pick them today. Might have to make some salsa. I've never made salsa in my life. Okay, let's do this one. How about ice blue? I'm just painting away on this paper. That just really stained that brush. Okay, let's do this one ice blue. Pretty, pretty. When this dries, I'll have to go in and paint the backs of them. Because if I'm using them for embellishments, I don't know. We'll see. I'm not digging that color too well. Well, when I get it over here, it looks better when I get it away from that paper. It looks pretty cool. Alright, let's see. What are we going to do next? So, let's see here. We have espresso. Let's do another moss green. I like that moss green. This is a itty teeny button. Pretty, pretty. See how those metallics work? They're just great paints. I just love them. While I got that out here, I'm going to turn this one over and paint the back. Just in case somebody might see the back. Okay, so we got those painted. Now, let's move them off of this paper. Move my paints away. And then we're going to put some I'm just going to move them over here. Maybe move this stuff. And we'll get a piece of wax paper and we will do these other buttons. Oh, I bet you that sounded loud. I'm so sorry. Let's put some glaze on these. I have clay over there ready to make beads. Oh, I missed one. I missed one. I'm going to have to paint that one. Okay, are we in frame here? I want you to see how these just glow when they're varnished. All the pretty colors just blossom. See that? See how pretty? I'm loving them, guys. I'm loving them. I hope YouTube doesn't hear that TV in the background. They might flag me. I hope so. I don't want to get flagged. I don't want to have a black mark up against me. Anywho, see how they just blossom with that shine on them? I'm loving it, guys. I'm loving it. And some of the antiquing comes off, but that's okay. I could have sprayed them, but I don't think you get it as good when you spray. Probably shouldn't be sticking this back in my bottle. Yeah, that was a globby glob. I love how this looks, so. And then, when they're all dry and everything, and I get enough of them made, we'll come back and decorate some paper clips. And I'm thinking I might want to embed them in some paper clips. So they'll be on both sides. And then bake them. Okay, here comes the big one. See how this one's going to turn out. I like that red antiquing on that one though. I'm going to try some on one of those ones I painted, just to see how it's going to look. Alright guys, I think I'm going to end it here. And we'll come back and show you when these are dry how they look. And we'll go on from there with a different video, maybe on making some beads, some clay beads, seeing how that turns out. But I just wanted to show you these that we made yesterday and how good they turned out. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and please share Share me around with all your friends on Facebook and, yeah, wherever you'd like to share me. I would appreciate that. And thanks for watching, and I'll be back again soon. Bye-bye.